The rescue. It was the summer of 1989 on Kili Island, the remote refuge where the people of Bikini Atoll had been forced to live after the U.S. nuclear testing displaced them from their homeland. Life on Kili was shaped by the sea, isolated, unpredictable, and demanding. Yet the community held tightly to the values that sustained them: culture, family, and unity above all. That summer, a heavy storm swept through the region. The sky darkened, the wind sharpened, and the ocean turned violent. It was not a morning anyone would choose to be on the water. But by dawn, two young fishermen, Roy and Kejabubu, had already set out in a small boat. By mid-morning, their engine died and refused to restart. Adrift and helpless, the men faced rising waves and fear. At around 11 a.m., in a moment of desperation, Roy decided to jump into the ocean and attempt to swim back to Kili. Kejabubu tried to stop him, begging him to stay with the boat, but Roy threatened him in panic. With no choice, Kejabubu remained on the drifting vessel, watching Roy disappear into the stormy sea. News reached the island in the afternoon. Immediately, 4 or 5 boats launched into a coordinated search. With no radios, the community relied on hand signals passed from boat to boat, an old but trusted method. The search became more urgent when everyone realized Roy was the mayor's brother-in-law. But in truth, the entire island was already united. On Kili, every life mattered. Among the searchers was my father, Urantha, a seasoned fisherman and committed police officer, known for his calm presence and deep understanding of the ocean. With his partner Herbert, he set out in a 13-foot aluminum boat powered by a 15-horsepower Yamaha engine. My father read the sea the way others read a map, the wind, the tide, and the time guiding him with instincts sharpened by years of surviving on remote shores. Their first find was Kejabubu, trembling and alone on the stalled boat. They brought him safely back to land, and only then did the full weight of Roy's situation settle in. Hours had passed since he had jumped. Many feared the worst. His family began mourning. But my father and Herbert did not give up. They turned back to the open sea, into the rain and towering waves. They kept searching long after most would have returned home. And then they saw something in the distance. Between 2 large sharks, something small bobbed in the water. As they drew closer, they realized it was a human head, floating like a coconut in the swell. It was Roy. Only the top of his head was visible. His body had turned purple from exhaustion and cold. He was barely conscious, drifting on the edge of death. But he was alive. My father and Herbert pulled him from the ocean, saving him just in time. That day, my father didn't just fulfill his duty, he lived the values our people hold sacred: